Hello, welcome to another episode of Beer Man's Noble Beer Reviews. Today I have another beer from High Branch Brewing Company out of Concord, North Carolina. It's another beer in their Little Man Tate series, which is a series of different fruited gozas. This one has cranberry, raspberry, and cherry. So you won't be seeing me crack this open because it's already open. I cracked it open and then remembered that I didn't do a review of this yet, so that's why I stopped and I wanted to do a review for it. Like all the other ones in this series, this is 5.0 ABV, so give it a pour and see what we got here. So you can see it pours a really nice dark pink to almost a purple color, a pretty small white head. Which makes sense, you know, that looks kind of like a blend between raspberry and cherry color. I would say it's more cranberry than raspberry or cherry. But there's also something almost like tannic about it, like that there's blueberries in this, which is kind of interesting. But also has that little bit of something like some earthy bitterness in the aroma that cranberries have. Yeah, so it's definitely mostly cranberry and raspberry, I would say. I'm not sure if I would necessarily guess that there was cherries in this. I would say raspberry is probably the biggest flavor, but there is like this acute tartness and simultaneous bitterness that cranberry has. So I definitely get that too, but I don't know that I would really pick out that there was cherries in this if I didn't know. Unlike some of the other beers in the series, which generally have, even though they're pretty heavily fruited, they usually have like a grainy cereal finish. This really doesn't have that. This is pretty much all fruit juice, really. I mean, it's not to the point where it's pulpy, which is a good thing, in my opinion. But it's definitely, as far as flavor, it's all fruit. There's really not much beer character going on in this at all. So because of that, it's kind of one-dimensional, and I don't really know that there's much more to say about it. It's mainly just raspberry and cranberry carbonated beverage, a little bit of alcohol. On my scale of buy, drink, dump, I'm just gonna give this a drink. I don't know. I'm kind of just generally over these fruited kettle sours. There's nothing wrong with it, but it's also, again, I could accomplish this without making beer. I could just take these juices, add vodka, carbonate it, and boom, you'd have something that was almost exactly the same. So, that's not to say that there's anything inherently wrong with this product, but I don't really feel that there's anything going on here that would make me want to come back and buy it again. Just because there's so many breweries that are doing this type of thing now, and these guys, of course, are doing some of the better ones because they're one of the better breweries. But amongst those 5 or 6 better breweries, they're all kind of the same because nothing's gonna stand out about it from the beer standpoint because the whole reason for the beer is to showcase the fruit juice added, and that's pretty much gonna be the same no matter where you get it from. So. I'm just gonna give this one a drink. So that's not to say that it wasn't well executed. Just for my taste, I don't really have a reason to buy this again. So I think that's all I got in this one, though. Please like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what you think, and I look forward to doing the next one. Thanks.